A belief. A belief supports me when I'm experiencing difficulties. Without my beliefs, I could not overcome my problems.
A belief gives me strength to encourage me when pursuing my goals. Without my beliefs, I would lose my motivation toward my goal.
A belief is something you will follow and never break. If you break it, you will feel very guilty and depressed. Without my beliefs, I would be just like a boat sailing at night without stars to guide me where to go, totally lost.
I believe in ghosts.
No way.
Yes, way. I was a 70 years old girl when my dad died. After that, my life changed completely. It was very hard and difficult moment for me and for my family. One day, when I was finished with my job, I went home. I lit many candles and I watched the TV with my mom. When we heard a book fall down from the shelf, she screamed at me.
Blow out the candle.
And I said,
Mom is dead. I'm not crazy. He was sad for us. He is here with us still.
Oh, he's come back. But it can be a bad ghost. So don't light the candles anymore, and the ghost will be bad.
For the rest of my life, I feel like my father is still with me. He never goes away. He feels he needs to say something to us. But I still light candles next to my dad's pictures. And I still cry.
I believe journaling now is a good way to rest. As a full-time mother, I have a stable routine every day to take care of my whole family. I'm as busy as a turning gear. I'm always looking for an effective way to relax myself. I eventually find out that sitting in a Starbucks with a cup of coffee right in front of me.
My mind goes blank. I don't have to think of anything. I want to go travel to nature. I'm in a beach or a forest without any people.
This way I can recover from fatigue and confusion as quickly as possible. Now I go to a coffee shop 1 or 2 times a week, no matter how busy I am.
I believe that if you try hard, you will succeed. When I was a child, my mom told me a Chinese idiom story called Gung moves away the mountains. The story is about an old man whose name is Gung. There were 2 big mountains in front of his house. They blocked the way. It was very inconvenient to come and go. He and his family decided to move away the mountains. People laughed at him and said,
"You won't be able to remove them even if you try every day until you die."
Gung smiled and said,
"If I die, there will be sons, sons will have grandsons, and grandsons will have sons. As time goes on, the mountains will one day be removed."
I believe that a parent's love is greatest because parents are selfless for their children. When I was a kid, my mom always said,
"If you do not suffer from studying now, you will suffer in the future."
but I wasn't a good student.
I didn't understand what my mom was talking about.
Once, I went to the photo studio with my classmates to take pictures during class.
Then the teacher called my mother to complain. So my mom hit me for the first time when I got home. I regret now that I didn't study hard when I was young.
The love of parents is selfless. It's just that the kids don't understand.
I believe education is important because employers give priority to people with higher education and give people higher pay according to their certification they have.
I believe that speaking English fluently is more important than anything else. I have been obsessed with American songs and movies since when I was a student. That was my golden age, and I was eager for new things from outside of the so-called world.
I'm from China. When I was in school, my country didn't have second language class. When I moved to New York, I was afraid. I don't know how to take subway to go out to get my food and find a job. I had to turn to my family to help me. I feel very sad. I know if I want freedom, I had to jump out my comfort zone and jump into the water.
People have proven that it is never too late to start learning English.
It was really difficult at the beginning. I started from 26 letters of the alphabet. I used a similar Chinese tone to remember an English word. I used the recording to review the material from class. Step by step, I start to understand some short sentence.
At least that way, I could resonate with the Western singer, which bring me joy with their song. And I don't need to click on caption while watching American movies. More importantly than anything, there are more opportunities for career to come.
I know my English is still basic, but I believe perseverance will help me reach my goal.
Speaking fluent English can definitely make me live a better life in America.
I believe in aliens. The universe is incredibly huge. Tons of galaxies and countless stars. No reason that only human beings in the universe. Also, the USA government confirmed some videos and pictures of UFO that have been taken. Stephen Hawking said alien contact could be risky.
I believe in me.
Who?
Me. I believe I can change many things. My vocabulary, my actions.
Where can you change these things?
In my house, in my job, and on the street. When people see you do the right things, they do it too.
Believe in yourself should be the first thing we learn when we are kids. As a kid, my parents told me about God, which sometimes helped me when I felt lost. I also learned about different gods and belief, and I saw a lot of options to believe and acquire knowledge from a lot of different cultures. Now that I'm an adult, I decide who and what I believe. And a long time ago, I decided to believe in myself. It's such a beautiful feeling when you trust in yourself. Start just with one thing, self-love.
When I got my first dream job in New York, I was so excited. I had so much energy and passion for what I was doing. And after 6 months, I was promoted to full-time and became part of the circle of excellence in the whole company. But everything wasn't happy. I had a manager who made me miserable. She used to throw things to me and then could say,
What a mess here. Pick that up.
or,
You are always making the same mistake. Only you.
or,
What were you?
step by step, I felt that my soul was stolen. I could say to myself in my head,
I feel so discouraged. I hate the city. I hate everyone in the streets. I want to leave this planet. I want to disappear.
for the first time in my life, I faced depression. I did not go to the doctor, but I got to the point where I didn't recognize myself.
I don't know how to handle the situation with that manager because of my anguish and lack of knowledge for being new in a big city.
Why didn't you complain?
I did, but to my surprise, the general manager and my manager were very good friends, and she just justified her behavior by telling me that she was pregnant and I need to understand her. Then one day the client came back with a dress she had bought and said,
This isn't my size. It's 4 sizes too big and the wrong color.
my manager accused me.
Go fix your mistake. You are the only one who make a mistake.
So this time I went to speak to the client to try to understand the situation, and my manager interrupted.
Why are you speaking Spanish to her?
I wanted to quit my job so bad, but something inside me was telling me that I need to fight for my rights and the other co-workers.
I called the corporate office to complain one more time about that manager. And this time was different because I spoke with the district manager. To my surprise, after a week or so, I received a letter saying that manager was no longer working in the company and the general manager had moved to another city.
The company found out that they were not professional at all for many years, and they were doing many bad things, not only for the employees, but for the clients, and affecting the company productivity.
In that moment, I understood that if I quit my job without doing anything, they might be still there playing evil with more humans. We have the power within us. We just had to awaken it.
We have the power within us. We just have to awaken it.
We have the power within us. We just have to awaken it.